Hi, it's me again, Georgina from TeachMeFashion. In today's beginner sewing series, I'll be showing you how to sew on a flat button by hand. You will just need 3 items: the correct colour thread and button for your garment, whether it's a 4-hole or 2-hole, and also a sewing needle. Make sure before you choose your sewing needle that it is the correct width to go through your buttonholes. Before I go any further, subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes footage and style advice by me. Hope you enjoy. Today I'll be using a 4-hole flat button. Make sure before you sew that you check which way the thread is sewn through the buttons, whether it is diagonal or parallel. Also make sure that the button is facing the right way up, that the lip is facing up and the flat side is facing down. Now it's time for you to thread the needle. Make sure your thread is cut sharply so it's easy for you to put the thread through the eye of the needle. Make sure that your thread is long enough and you don't cut it too short. You can always cut it off at the end. Now you might think I'm crazy, but do not knot the end. Don't worry, the button won't fall out. The only knot you need is at the end when you're finishing off your button. Now it's time for you to find the location of where the button needs to sit. If it is easier for you to put chalk where it needs to sit, then use chalk. Today I will be using just a pin. Now that you have found the location of where your button needs to sit, get your needle and thread and make an incision on just the surface of the fabric. Pull the thread through and do this a couple of times so it keeps the thread in place. Thread the needle through the buttonhole and secure it in place by either sewing a diagonal stitch or a parallel stitch. You've made it to the end. It is time for us to knot the thread. I have changed the fabric color so it is easier for you to see how to do this. Lift your button up slightly and thread your needle through the surface of the fabric, creating a loop. Weave your thread 3 times through the loop and pull tightly. This will create a knot. Then you're finished. Cut all loose threads and you're done. And that's it. That's how you sew on a flat button. I hope you've learned something today. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Instagram. See you later.